There once lived a man named David, an ordinary worker in a small European town. Every morning he woke up early, dragged himself to a job he disliked, and returned home filled with complaints about how unfair life was. He believed he was destined to struggle, that wealth was something meant only for the lucky few. Whenever someone achieved success, David dismissed it by saying they had connections or better circumstances. He didn't realize that his greatest obstacle wasn't the world. It was his own mindset. David lived with what is known as the victim mentality, a way of thinking that convinces a person they have no control over their life. Every challenge David faced was, in his eyes, someone else's fault. When he failed at something, he blamed the system. When his bills piled up, he cursed the government. When he lost a job opportunity, he told himself it was because the world was against him. What he never did was look inward. He didn't ask what he could do differently or how he could grow. The victim mindset made him believe effort was useless, so he stopped trying. His friends encouraged him to learn new skills or take small financial steps, but he always had an excuse ready. I'm too tired, I don't have time, or people like me can't get rich. Years went by, and David's situation never changed. He lived paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressed yet unwilling to break the cycle. His neighbor, a man named Michael, started a small online business after work. David laughed and said, "That won't work out." But over time, Michael's business grew, and he eventually left his job to work full-time on his dream. Watching others progress filled David with bitterness. Instead of feeling inspired, he became more convinced that the world was unfair. He refused to see that the real difference between him and others was mindset, not luck. The victim mindset feels comfortable because it removes responsibility. When you believe that nothing is your fault, you can sit back and feel justified in your failures. But comfort kills progress. David spent years in that comfort zone, surrounded by complaints instead of ambition. He avoided risks, avoided effort, and avoided accountability. He said he wanted change, but he feared the hard work that came with it. Every time he faced a challenge, he found someone else to blame: his boss, his family, his city, even fate itself. One day, while scrolling through the internet, David came across a quote that said, "You are not a tree. If you don't like where you are, move for a moment." It hit him. He realized that no one was coming to rescue him. Not the government, not society, not luck. But as quickly as the thought came, he brushed it aside. He told himself, "It's too late for me." And with that single sentence, he closed the door to his future again. The truth is, the victim mindset doesn't just keep you poor in money, it keeps you poor in spirit. It steals your confidence, your hope, and your belief in change. Years later, David was still in the same apartment, still living the same life, still blaming everyone but himself. His peers had moved on. Some built careers, others started families. A few even achieved financial independence. David remained stuck, a prisoner of his own thoughts. What he never realized is that poverty is not just about the wallet, it starts in the mind. The rich take ownership, the poor make excuses. The rich say, "How can I solve this?" The poor say, "It's not my fault." The moment you stop blaming others and start taking responsibility, your life begins to shift. The story of David is not just his story. It's a mirror for millions of people who live under the illusion that the world owes them something. But the truth is, success comes to those who take responsibility for their destiny. You can't control every circumstance, but you can always control your reaction, your effort, and your mindset. And that's what separates those who grow from those who stay stuck. If this story opened your eyes to how your mindset might be shaping your reality, take this as your sign to change. Stop blaming, start building. Stop waiting, start working. Don't let the victim mindset steal your future. Take charge of your life today, because the power to transform your story has always been in your hands. If you found this story inspiring, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the channel for more motivational money stories and life-changing financial lessons.